Now let's do the third problem on the practice exam. It is this weird looking figure. And so there are two labeled angles, and those angles are labeled theta and phi. And the problem tells us that we're supposed to assume that theta is pi over 6 and phi is pi over 5. And the question is, what is x? Okay. All right, so you can see there are two right triangles in this picture, all right, and they share this side, which I'm going to call C. Okay, so C is going to be the key to this whole problem, okay, because using theta and 10, I can actually find out what C is, okay, but then once I know C, C and phi together are going to give me X. Okay, so that's the plan. All right, so what's the relationship between theta, 10, and C? Okay, so it's going to be just sine, right? So the relation is that sine theta is equal to opposite over, oh wait, sorry. So it's going to be the tan theta. Okay, so tan theta is opposite over adjacent, so that is going to be C over 10. All right, so C is just equal to tan theta, all right, times 10. All right, and so that turns out to be equal to a certain number, which I know, but let's figure it out together. All right, so we need to know what tangent of pi over 6 is, because the problem tells us that theta is, in this case, pi over 6. So this is sine of pi over 6 divided by cosine of pi over 6. Okay, great. So you just need to know what those two numbers are. So sine of pi over 6 is 1/2, and cosine of pi over 6 is the square root of 3 over 2. Okay, and multiply top and bottom by 2 here, and you get 1 over the square root of 3. All right, so put it all together here in this formula for C, and you can see that C is equal to 10 over the square root of 3. Okay, so you can put that here in the picture if you want. So this side that I labeled C is 10 over the square root of 3. Okay, great. And now sine really is going to relate phi here, x, and this thing, right? Because sine, according to SOHCAHTOA, is opposite over hypotenuse. Okay, so this means that sine of capital Phi is opposite x over hypotenuse 10 over the square root of 3. Alright, and so this means that x is equal to 10 over the square root of 3 times sine, and what does the problem tell us capital Phi is? It says it's pi over 5. Okay, so that's something you have to put into a calculator. You should be able to convert it to degrees if you need to. This turns out to be 36 degrees. And x turns out to be equal to 3.39361. And I got that just by plugging this stuff into my calculator. All right, great.